Alrighty, so we're going to go through a brief product demonstration today. We're going to focus on causal drivers and then an impact analysis for each one. In this example, we're going to be looking at a telecom company and their customers, particularly the churn workflow. So identifying why individuals are churning or how to retain them, and then actually diving into some remediations. We can see each customer, some various characteristics, as well as the services they've purchased and if they've churned or not. We're going to take this data set, use Athena to train a model, and then downstream, once that model's trained, we can use a number of different applications in our decision suite. I'll skip forward to the first application, which is Causal Drivers. Here, we're able to quickly identify what's actually driving our key metric. In this case, why people are churning. Let's dive in and see which each of these features looks like. In this example, we can see kind of the 4 or 5 key ones are the contract the customer's on, the payment type, how much they're being charged per month, the services, as well as how long they've been a customer. These mostly make sense, but I want to dive in a bit more into each one and see exactly how it's impacting customer retention. Let's start with tenure. I've already run a few impact analysis reports, and we'll open up one that's previously been run. Very quickly, we can see in this example, the longer the individual has been a customer in months, the less likely they are to churn. So really, in the first month is where we're seeing most of our churn as it pertains to tenure. And let's jump back and actually see if we can segment this by internet service and see if there's any interesting insights here. We can see on the right-hand side that it looks like if our customers are using our fiber optic service, they're at a much higher likelihood of churning. But across all 3 internet service types, this is going to be decreasing over time as expected. In a scenario where maybe this is not as identifiable, we have an explainability module that looks a little bit like so. We can actually have it generate a qualitative report based on this specific data. So it'll take the output of the quantitative analysis from Athena, it'll contextualize that in using some of the business knowledge, and then it'll produce a report with recommendations, next steps for analysis, as well as a module for you to identify specifics that you want the AI to know, and then you can rerun these reports. So what we can see here is specific to this output, recommended next actions, as well as some interpretation for why this is the way it is. Let's save this, jump back. And then lastly, I'll actually show what it looks like to rerun one of these reports. So in this example, we're going to look at the monthly charges on each customer. And in the background, this will actually kick off a job, and this job will start rendering for our customers.